to install this, just go for download. It will take to that website. Yeah, it will look like this. Your page will be like this. You can able to go and download here. You can use this particular window to get download. Just simply you can download it. Before downloading, you can go for installation instruction. There is a menu here. Okay, can you able to see this? Can you able to see
Yes,
this?
sir.
Yeah, you can just go to that installation instruction. Yes, here it was very clearly mentioned, download and installation instruction. This is a Java based simulator, and it must need any operating system that have a Java real-time environment should be installed. And you can get the Java by simply downloading this. If you just click this, it will get downloaded like this. Your Java installer runtime environment will get download. Then simple, open the page, and if you download this, these are the three things that you should do. After this, if you think that Java is ready on your computer, you can skip it. But if not, you do this, and then you can download that it as a zip file. If you download it, it will be in the zip file. You unzip it, but very important thing, while unzip, you will create a folder like this. It will automatically create a folder like this. Within that folder, you must have both lib folder as well as edsim51di. Both should be inside the same folder. That is very, very important. That's it. There is a jar file. You have to open it. When you open, it will be like this. You will get a clear open and like this. There is an outline of blue color, and something it is mentioned like data memory, RAM, and modified RAM or pin, something like that. What is the use of all these things? Why you are having it? So if you want to cross verify your result, your program with internal registers and memory, you can very well visually have a look into this, and you can finalize whether yes, my program is working, no, my program is having some bug. All this decision can be taken by simply have a looking into this particular blue color outlined box. And now tell me, what is the use of here? Space. What is the use of here? Why they have given a blank white space background, some space? Why? What is the use of here? What you can do it here?
Sir, we can write our program.
Write the program,
Yes.
sir.
Here, what you have to write the program. So user interaction can be directly done with this simulator only in this white space. If you just go and decompress this, there is a plus symbol, right? If you just go and click this plus symbol, what happened? Yeah, sub window will open like this. You can able to look into this. This is all about port 0. You have port 0.0 to port 0.7, and it is initialized with logic 1. So keep in that mind, by default, all your 8051 microcontroller pin are connected to logic 1, that is plus VCC. It is pulled up to plus VCC. You should keep this in your mind. The main purpose of having this black color background is like a manual. It is actually a kind of user manual. User can go and use this manual to verify what are all the hardwares are connected to which port. Say for example, keypad column 2, keypad column 1, column 0, rows and column. Matrix keyboard will have that provision. Okay, so if you want to do something with the matrix keyboard, here you have that provision 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you able to see that? You have this provision, right? You can very well do something with this matrix keyboard. If you want to interface and if you want to do something with that, you should make use of port 0 alone. You should not have any other provision or any other indirect connections with other ports. So you should be very clear. Port 0 is actually act as a port, IO port, but initially it is initialized with logic 1, and of course it is having a multiple function. It can also used for doing some operation with matrix keyboard. This is all about an overview.